Most people, when they go to bed, they dream about ordinary things, like a good job, a big house, or finding true love. Those are responsible and well-adjusted to the social norms kind of people. But that's not you, right? You actually are in bed right now, on your phone, watching this video, and thinking where to start, and how to spend your adult money wisely. On slot cars. I pose to let that sink in. So before we continue, I'm telling you, turn your phone off, take your favorite sleeping position, and sleep it off. You will get up in the morning a little bit sad, but quite richer. You are still here? That, my friend, makes you already one of us and beyond saving.
It's one of us. Google Gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google Gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google Gobble.
If this is the first video you watching from me, let me introduce myself. I am crafty and driven by slot cars. I am in a personal journey of creating my dream slot car track, one DIY project at the time. I am new in this too, but having a fresh memory of gone through the stage you are now, I am in a position to share the knowledge and experience I obtained in the process, so you can make some better decisions moving forward. Because there is nothing more off-putting getting into a new hobby on the wrong foot and not get enjoyment out of it. So in this video, I will give you a few advices that I wished I knew when I got into the hobby. But first,
you must unlearn what you have learned.
So forget everything you thought you knew about slot cars from that glorified toy set you got for Christmas when you were 4. Yes, the one that after a week it was more of a dust collector than a race car track.
Where's the damn race? Beats me, man.
Things have zoomed ahead since then, so we're hitting the reset button. First up, you need a slot car system. And trust me, this is not as simple as writing a letter to Santa or facing the cold, hard truth that Santa is just a myth. Sorry, kids. And going to a toy store and buying the first set that screams nostalgia, while also reminding you that you're now a grown-up with questionable spending habits.
'Cause I have $30,000 in credit card debt.
Now, let's put your impatient inner child in a timeout and remind that little rascal to pipe down. Because the adult you needs to make some serious choices. There are a ton of brands out there, each with their perks and pitfalls which can make you feel like a kid trying to pick a flavor at an ice cream shop. Why are there so many? Think of the slot car market like the smartphone world. You've got your Android and iOS, and sure, you could roll with a Windows phone if you want a nostalgia trip to 2012. But good luck finding the latest apps and gadgets for that. In the slot car universe, it boils down to 2 heavyweights, Carrera and Scalextric. Congratulations, you've just narrowed it down to 2 options. Unless you're into rally racing, in which case, welcome to the wild world of Ninco or SCX. But hey, you're a newbie, so let's keep this simple. I'm here to help you navigate this slot car jungle, not throw you into a vortex of confusion. Choosing between Carrera and Scalextric is a bit trickier, but before even going there, you need to pick a scale. Relax, I will not wait you. I don't want to lose you so early into the video. I'm talking about car size here. Oh yes, cars come in different scales. Car scales range from tiny to, wow, that's big, with HO, 143, 132, and 124 sizes. As the cars get bigger, the detail and price tag rise too. Quick tip. 132 is the most popular car scale. That means a larger variety and compatibility when racing with others. Now let's chat about track brands. Carrera offers top-notch quality in every level and bigger track, allowing to run 132 and 124 cars. But, heads up, these tracks need more space and can be costly. Scalextric, however, gifts you with a compact track and a car buffet, as it has a larger range of cars to choose from. My take? If your space and budget allow, Carrera's worth every penny, as it's more reliable and versatile. Now you might be scratching your head wondering, How are these new tracks any different from the ones I played with back in 1980? Who cares?
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Well, here's the zinger. Digital. Unless you have a burning desire to live in the Stone Age with a landline phone, rent movies from a video store, or spin tunes on an ancient gramophone, digital is the way to go. Sure, those old school methods can feel charming and bring back those good old days vibes, but let's be real. They're only fun because we have today's tech to laugh at them with. Can you imagine someone actually enjoying a gramophone without secretly wishing for a Spotify playlist? Now that I've had my rant, let's dive into the flashy new digital features on these tracks. These gizmos let you switch lanes and control up to 6 cars on what used to be a plain old 2-lane track. Forget about just following the same boring line like with those ancient analog systems. You're the master of the track now. This evolution has unleashed a buffet of exciting options. Imagine adding a pit lane, deploying a safety car, racing against ghost cars, setting speed limits, tweaking braking sensitivity, refueling, managing virtual weather. Yes, really. Swapping virtual tires, timing sectors, and dealing with virtual damage, just to name a few. So, folks, don't let nostalgia put a brake on your fun. Embrace the digital era. And if you've got some old analog cars from your quirky uncle who spent way too much time tinkering in his garage, don't worry. There are plenty of ways to upgrade those beauties to digital, or to switch your track to analog with just the press of a button. In short, going digital is not just a suggestion, it's a must. Okay, you've chosen your slot car system and bought your first set. Congratulations, you're officially into slot cars and likely hooked for life. You'll want to get familiar with your local slot car dealer, as you'll be visiting them often. After setting up your track and racing it a few times while sitting on the floor, your partner might start to complain. This signals that it's time for the next step in your slot car journey. Presenting this as an idea for your partner's convenience, in order to get out of their feet, it's time to build a table and make a permanent place for this baby. This video won't show you exactly how to build the table, since there are many DIY guides available online for making tables that can support a larger track. Instead, I will share some helpful tips to ensure you create a table that meets your needs and avoids turning into Kindle for your fireplace. Begin by finding a suitable space. This can be more challenging than it seems. No matter how much space you think you'll need for your track, double it. As you get more into this hobby, you'll probably wish you had extra room, so it's wise to plan for it now. If that means that you have to move things around or kick your kids out of the house, so be it. If you still find yourself short on space, get creative. Think about using a foldable table or one that can be stored upright, or even a table that hangs from the ceiling. If there's a will, there's a way. Whatever you decide, remember 2 key points. First, ensure it's sturdy enough to hold your weight, since you'll be riding that thing more often than you think, in order to fix something or to work on the scenery. Second, and most importantly, make sure you can reach all parts of the table easily. This could be as simple as using a grabber tool, or if it's pushed against a wall, get a table on wheels for easy movement. Another clever idea is to have a hatch that lets you access the table from underneath. Again, where is a will, anything can happen.
Oh, wow! Wow!
All right, you've got your digital slot car set, cleared out a space at home, and crafted a solid table. Well done, my friend. Now it's time for the golden nugget of wisdom on this thrilling adventure. Listen up, because what I'm about to say will totally flip your script and why you got into slot cars in the first place, but it'll help you stick with it for longer.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Keep waiting. Wait for it. 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 Here it comes. Almost there.
Don't buy cars. Yep, you heard me right. At least for now. Instead, snatch up some track and cool accessories. I know it sounds a bit paranoid, but there's method to this madness. Sure, new cars are cool, but apart from their collector's value, they don't add a whole lot at this stage. Right now, you've only got a basic track system that's kind of like a kid's pool. Fun, but pretty limited once the initial splash wears off. As exciting as it is at first, things can get dull really fast. My suggestion? Grab accessories like a pit lane, a Bluetooth adapter, lane changers, diverse corners, and a race control app like Smart Race. These little goodies will sprinkle a ton of fun layers onto your racing experience, and I can guess what's swirling around in that noggin of yours right now. Yes, everything costs dough, but hang tight and add one thing at a time. Doing so will keep your enthusiasm alive, and building out your track becomes a rewarding adventure in itself. If I could drop one last gem of wisdom before we finish up here. Buy a second set first. This doubles the size of your track in a snap and gives you extra controllers, lane changers, and cars at a fraction of the price compared to buying them solo. With that, you are now prepared to explore the world of slot cars with assurance. I have shared the knowledge passed down to me, and when the time is appropriate, I will reach out again to guide you further along your path. Now go forth, child, and may the slot gods be with you.